officiated at, and so I was kind of thrown in as a family table. So, but I think the intermingling, no one wants to sit next to someone they don't know. I mean, that's the bottom line. You want to be able to have a conversation, and not everybody is going to talk to someone across the table if you don't know them.
Right.
So I think that's probably why, reception-wise, they stay fairly traditional and put family with family.
People that know each other.
Right, but if you have, a large wedding party, as Maureen was saying, you can't fit all of the bridesmaids or groomsmen with their dates. So you have to kind of spread them out, at least the front of the room or, closer to the sweetheart table or the head table.
Right. So, Maureen, at the reception, then, do you prefer kind of keeping the bride and groom's families separate, or do you prefer mixing it up?
I think, I know for the waitresses, the servers, for our point, they really want to give super, super attention to that whole wedding party and extended wedding party and anyone that's in the family. So it's always easier from us, again, from the food portion of our wedding planning job, if we know where they are. We can put the head waitress and her partner right on them, and then the rest of the people kind of fall in action, because you have to take care of them in order to get them through the wedding, whether they have to take special photos or special dancing. You're always running around looking for them so that the bride and groom can finally get to the party part of the wedding. So if they're sprinkled around the room, our room's pretty big. It's a 50 by 100. We always like it when they're in the same area so we can nail them when we need to get them to the photos. So it's kind of a different thing. And I think, like Norman's saying, there's a familiarity with weddings, and it's like a giant holiday at your house. You want to be with the people and celebrate that want to be with their part of your family. So I think that's why the intermingling with the actual immediate family is kind of an odd thing in a funny way.
Right.
Because you do go back to your roots. You're with your family. It's your cousin or your brother or your in-law. You seem to stay together at the wedding, I think.
Norman, do you agree with that? And any final thoughts?
I do agree with that, especially if the families don't get along.
Yeah.
I mean, which
you may not even know until, the day of the wedding. So it's maybe it's best to
we try to be proactive, and we do kind of get a sense, usually at the food tastings, if they bring their parents. Right. But, if you have divorced parents or, that can be sometimes very taxing and trying to figure that out.
That must take a long time for the bride to, kind of figure out that whole seating chart and
I
really
can't even
determine
imagine
who's sitting with who.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
That's, sometimes that's why a buffet is better.
Yeah. Right, just allow people to stand up and get their food and then wander around the room and not feel like they're locked down to a table.
Exactly,
right.
Exactly.
Interesting. All right, well, that's really great information. Maureen and Norman, thanks again for speaking with me today.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, John.
And for more information, you can visit the Essex Room website at essexroom.com or call 978-768-7335.